Hi, I'm Dr. Bozenecker, and one of the things we do here on occasion is receive packages from our colleague Jim Geddert, who's a fossil collector in the Pacific Northwest. He collects all sorts of fossil dolphins and baleen whale specimens in calcium carbonate nodules that we can dissolve in acid. And because they're in hard rock, he can just send them in U.S. Postal Service flat rate mailers. We call it whale mail. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and see what this specimen looks like. These fossils are generally about 26 to 28 million years in age, so dating to the Middle Oligocene epoch. Generally including some of the oldest known dolphin fossils, and certainly the oldest really well-preserved dolphin specimens. They are about the same age as the Ashley limestone here in Charleston, but very different in terms of their anatomy. Sometimes we'll get some interesting looking packing material, old bits of Christmas wrapping paper that Jim just tosses into sort of a recycle bin, but looks like it's all run-of-the-mill brown paper today. Alright, so here, that's a nice one. This is our new fossil. We'll put that off to the side. It weighs about 6 or 7 pounds. And the deal with flat rate mailers, if you want to game the system anyway, so long as it fits in this box, USPS will mail it for a flat rate. In this case, this one cost $15 to send. So thank you, Jim, for sending this along. Because they're in rocks, you can just write directly on them. So JLG711, that is the field number. Jim L. Geddert, this is the 711th field collection he's made. For many years, he just reused the same field numbers, but then he decided to give each specimen a unique number because things would get a little mixed up, or could anyway. This side, I think, is the side that was exposed, and you can see he's brushed off a lot of the algae that was attached to it, but we've got this ring of little bones and teeth sticking out at the edges here. So there's a couple teeth. We can tell this is a baby because the teeth are hollow. So there's 1, 2, maybe a second, or maybe a third tooth there. I'm not really too sure. It could be a single big tooth that's been caved in on one side. You can also see there's little barnacles stuck on here. Sorry, barnacles, but, you know, sacrificed in the name of science. Right here, this is the edge of a tympanic bulla, one of the ear bones. And this thing right there is a rare example of the malleus being exposed. The malleus is the hammer in the middle ear ossicle chain. So hammer, anvil, and stirrup. Let's see, we've got possibly one of the periodic bones here. So this is one of the other bones in the ear. So the periodic is the inner ear. The tympanic bulla is sort of the, well, it's not really the external ear. It houses the middle ear, and the middle ear ossicles bridge that gap. The periodic, somewhere in here is the cochlea, where all of the hearing happens. There's a couple other things here. I'm not really too sure what that is. I believe this is likely to be part of the lower jaw. So I have no idea how much of the skull is in here, but we've got different skull elements. It will be identifiable because there are teeth and ear bones preserved. And this specimen, I estimate, will probably take about a month and a half to dissolve away in acid. Thanks for watching.